Okay. And we're live. Let's see. So, first resume is software engineer. No, this is 12-1, 12-1. This is a software engineer intern, which actually, wow, I already. Oh no, I don't have this. Okay, so we're gonna copy paste the normal intern because, that's. You know what? Actually, let me see if this is a master's or not. No, this is a master's intern. Master's interns can be slightly different. Uh, so let's look at this. Well, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the two. Software engineer, and then we're gonna do intern and master. I don't know if it's actually gonna show up as a master's. Oh, it looks like it is. Okay. Years experience with, so this is going to be, again, primary language, which should not shock anybody. So, primary language, let's see, sounds everything good? Okay, cool. All right, so that is a primary language. Then we're definitely going to see the degree, obviously. I think that's going to be the last one, which is probably where the flaw lies in this one. All right. So this is what else? Communication. E-commerce is a plus. That doesn't count. Pluses don't count, including upcoming graduation. Yeah, or active enrollment bachelor's. I feel like that's not as much. It's pretty difficult to search directly for masters. I mean, because like experience level doesn't really cut it, and there's not like a degree section. I wonder if Indeed would be better for this. Man, maybe Indeed would be better. I'll have to look at that for the next stream. Very tech stack. Yeah, because these all say bachelor's. Yeah, be a software engineer, not just an intern. Cool. That's interesting. Tulio, is there anything I can actually find here that is going to be specifically for masters, game software? Yeah, it's going to be primary text. I mean, the same thing is going to be. This is what it's looking like. So, like, is there maybe for this type there isn't? Yeah, MS, PhD. So primary language and tech stack, and then I'm also going to throw in, I'm going to say primary language as this language, and then I'm going to be the rest of tech stack, and then the rest is just going to be the normal amount of stuff, which is, the ability to work well with others and direction and insight and blah 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 blah, because it's the same. I mean, there's not really a ton of difference. Take direction and criticism. They just want to know that you're not gonna fight them on everything. Okay, that is good. And I think away we go. Also, I am still. Oh, I forgot to do the little thingy. Please ask me questions about your job search, even if I am reviewing another resume. I will be happy to answer them after the review. There we go. Great. Cited the stop. Alright. Is there anything else I need here? No. I don't think so. Oh yeah, to actually go to the resume. Duh. Alright. That is the resume. That's off kilter a little bit. That's fine. Take a slip. we have with us a software engineer intern resume, which is part of the course. We get a lot of those. So, also apologize if my voice sounds weird. I'm getting over, I assume, to be a cold. So, we've got, as per usual with interns, specifically for software engineer, you're going to be looking for the primary language. So, C, Java, um, Python, Python for a second, etc. Then you're going to be looking for the rest of the tech stack. So if it's Python, it's going to be Django. If it's Java, it's going to be the Java stuff, which I forgot off the top of my head. And C is I forgot what C stuff is as well. It's been a lot of Python lately. But yeah, the rest of the tech stack. This includes like SQL, anything with SQL, along with if you have any cloud, that's good. And then the other two, which most internship resumes don't have, is the ability to work with others. They're you're an intern. You're not going to be the superstar of the company. You're there to learn, and they want to know that you can work with the other people and that you can take direction. In addition, as you are an intern, it is important to show your education. So I understand this is assumed, but you don't want to assume anything in a resume. If you ever make an assumption about a resume, you're probably it's going to blow up in your face. So let's see. First off, they have their education at top. That's good. They have a master's. I don't know if this is needed or not, but they do have Java, so that's okay. This part I don't know if it's really needed, but the part above it is good. That's clean. Then they've got the skills: HTML, CSS, Python, JavaScript, Java, Django, Bash. Okay, Django's AWS. That's fine. I'm not a huge fan of skill sections, but it's not like a end of your resume. If you have them, you kept it concise and clear, which is good. So let's see. Let's see what else. Then developed an automated stock trading software enhancing financial reporting and trade tracking capabilities using Python, Flask, and deployed. It is good that you use the right keywords, in which case it's going to be Python, Flask, and AWS. But I don't know if they how did it enhance? You didn't say how it enhanced, right? You need to tell us how it enhanced it. And then you also said enhanced test automation framework, which is developed robust automation test pipeline for automated stock trading using Python and PyTest, improving the accuracy. Okay, I guess that's okay. Increased test coverage, automation QA, CI/CD. Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, you've got some of the keywords. I would prefer more of them in here in the first couple of sentences, but your bolding isn't helping you. It's weird, the bolding. And then projects. So yeah, this person has a I don't know if this is accurate. 1,000 to 500 to 2 resumes. So if that is correct, that is 750 applications to 1 interview, which is very not good. So I think part of the problem is you don't have any of the last 2 parts of it, right? Like you need to show that you can work well with others, and your bolding isn't helping. This bolding doesn't. It's too confusing. So yeah, I would not bold all of this. The bolding is confusing. I've seen like one candidate in my entire years of recruiting do bolding correctly, and it's such a nightmare to even teach correctly. So just don't bold. Don't bold it. Bold your name at the very top. Bold, education, technical skill, professional experience, but leave the rest unbolded. It just looks weird, and it's hard to read it. But you have a lot of 30% and 95% and 70% and blah 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 blah. And as you are a master's intern, it is important that you show more of that than I would say a bachelor's intern. But you don't have how you work with others, right? They don't. There are a lot of people that come in that interns are phenomenal at tech, but they cannot work well with others. And you need to show proof that, like, if they get you on, then it shows that, hey, look, they're here, they're nice, they're kind, they're not going to throw a fit, that kind of thing. So, your tech stack is fine. I would say maybe more of it in 1 or 2 of the bullet points, but no bolding. We really need to show that you can work with others and get directions. And that's probably why I don't think the manager would move forward with you on this resume. I think like last video or the video before that, there was an internship one that was really solid. Follow that one. I should mark it. But yeah, I can see why is because this is all tech stack. And for an actual engineer for a non-intern position, this would be okay. But this is an intern position. This is not a software engineer. The intern changes the qualifications dramatically. So that is my vote on this one. Is I might be able to put it to the manager, but I don't think they're going to go for it. So and now we go with a scene transition. So that was 12-1. Oh, I'm so stuffy. So stuffy. So 12-1. I don't need that vertical. Okay. 12-1. What is 12-2? 12-2 is some kind of engineer. This is a associate product manager. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. All right, they have a 25-1. That's not enough of a sample size, but it's not bad. So let's look at this product manager. All right, let's put that up. So, oh, this is actually kind of perfect that we have this up top. No, no, don't break. There we go. Do not break my formatting, please. Okay, is that a little cut off? Is that cut off? No, that's not cut off. My eyes are just terrible. So, all right, that one's good. There we go. Let's go back to the actual thing. So this is a manager associate. All right, we are looking for. Oh, is there a way to like delete the words but not the text on here? Because I don't like that. All right, love. Yeah, I don't like job descriptions that get all fancy. I feel like it just looks weird from a candidate perspective. So this is degree, building project. This is not a good job description. Not at all. I mean, it doesn't matter because people are going to apply to it because it's entry level, but it's going to be a nightmare more to search because you don't have clear qualifications. All right, so then we do, let's say, product operations industry, healthcare, product owner, MA, MBA, U.S. Resources Bodies. Okay, speaking at OK. Okay, these are not good. These are not good at all. All right, let's product experience, management, understanding of relevant technologies, establishing technical development teams. Okay, communicates. So there's multidiscipline, multinational teams. So multidiscipline, which is also cross-functional. So / cross-functional, functional. What is that? Okay, 2.5. It should still be the 2.5. All right, multidisciplinary, cross-functional, led teams, and how you did it. Yeah, product managers are very vague, and that's the problem. Cool. Track record keeping them in the center of your managing end to end. So from inception to launch, ahead of schedule, under budget. Is that going to show up? That's what we're going to be looking for. All right. Cool. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. The Sonix. So I appreciate it. All right. I hope the music isn't too loud. Uh, oh my gosh, I hate being sick. All right, so that's good. That's good. That's good. Let's go to the actual resume of Bob Smith. Ah, cool. This is a resume thing that I need to redo, actually. I spoke too soon. Oh, delete, delete. Alright. This is a resume of a product manager associate, which is sort of a newer product manager, which is got cut out. So product managers are kind of a nightmare to search for because there's a lot of there's the lexicon for it isn't stable. There are people that are sort of hands deep in the product and actually directly launching it. There's more of a management role. There's more of like a subject matter expert role. So it can be tough to find the commonalities between them. But for most of the ones that I found, there are going to require a couple of things, which is going to be the following. You have a degree, a lot of them mentioned it, that you have experience in the product or operations or the industry of the thing you're going for. So healthcare, IT, tech, whatever. That you have done multidiscipline / or cross-functional, both words work, and multi-international is a bonus. That you've led teams and how you did it. It's important to note how you led them and what the result was, along with leading projects from inception to launch ahead of schedule and under budget. So that's what we're going for. Unless you're going for the more super technical one, which you might be, but it's, a lot of them are going to be this. So with that said, let's look at the resume of Bob Smith. Okay, so there is a lot of tech. Um, yeah, so this whole section is too big. So first off, education should go above skills. Certifications need to be wrapped up into education. I know they're not directly the same thing, but they should be in the same little bucket. And in this case, you've got a master's. You don't need to put your bachelor's. Your masters and both of your masters, which holy crud, you're doing both of them at the same time. This end of that's really impressive. So your masters should be up front. So these should be in 2 lines total. It should be one master's here, and then the next master's there. And then if you wanted to put one of your certs in, you should, but I don't know if they're exactly looking for these types of certs. So, product manager, let's look at the actual experience. Also, yeah, this is a fine thing, but I don't think it's going to help. So, it does showcase that you do know the industry, which I assume is going to be tech. So, collaborated closely with 2 letter of intent partner companies to construct a go-to market strategy and product roadmap, devising targeted approach to reach and engage significant benefits to a potential user base of 200K. Okay, that is too complicated. You need to dumb that down. Especially if they're going to have to go through all of this and then look at this. So, right, like, I need an overview of what you did, and it's fine with collaborated, but instead of collaborated, just say, like, worked with 2 partner companies. I've not seen letter of intent on any of the things that was there, but, to create a go-to market strategy and product roadmap, reach into benefits to a potential user base of this. Do not bold this. This is irrelevant to bold. The rest of this is a solid sentence, right? But you don't need to bold it. In fact, looking at all of these, your bolding is bad. Do not bold any of them. The education should be bolded. The skills and certificates, which I'm not a huge fan of, should be bolded. This should be either italicized or on one line and not bolded. The only thing that should be bolded is, I have a thing to my resume, follow the bolding of that resume, but there's too many bolds, right? There's too many bold things. So implemented LangChain and large language model. LangChain is probably not going to be a keyword, but LLM is to fine-tune AI product prompts, yielding a 95% accuracy rate in response alignment during testing. Okay, so here I think is the difference between what your disconnect is and what the jobs are. So you did apply for 25 positions and got one interview, which is not a big enough sample size, but that's an okay one. But I think we could even pump that up. So first off, you need to apply to more than that. But uh anyway, sorry, sick. This is what happens. Brain is floating off into the ether. So the big problem here is there's too much building. And you're going too much into the technical stuff, which the recruiter or alternatively non-technical hiring manager who may be hiring a subject matter expert may not know. So it is fine to have some tech stuff, but it's got to be comprehensible to a non-tech person. So what I'd like is to dumb this down a little bit. Not a ton. Like, I do like some of the sense, right? Like, the important thing here is not the 95% accuracy rate. It's the providing customer service with minimum headcount. That is the impressive part about this sentence. This potential user base is not the impressive part. What is impressive is this part. And I wonder if we're going to do this here. This is the user research, but let's go to this one because this is an intern position. So, managing lots of SaaS product through a full cycle software development lifecycle, deploying it on a website with 50 users, creating new market segments. Yeah, this is good. I mean, the projecting is solid, but like, you don't need to bold. There's too much bolding. So I don't think it's a bad resume. I just think it could be better. That's my view on this one. Because, like, yes, I know people may in the comments be like, the recruiter should know this, and yeah, they may, but there is the likelihood of that if they're hiring somebody that knows all of these technical details, they need it because they do not have a subject matter expert, and they're not going to understand all this stuff. Lay off the bolting. But yeah, it's not bad. I don't want to say this is like it's just a couple of minor tweaks I think would give you a higher response rate and allow you to apply to more things. But again, product managers are, and then some companies confuse that with project managers, which are different. So there's a lot of stuff with that. But yeah, so again, don't think it's bad. I just think we could tweak it a little bit and that'll help you out, Bob Smith. So that's my review for this one. And next video. Alrighty. 2. Okay, how do I shape my resume if my top skills are not in the most relevant experience? I mean, you may leave a gap. It depends. Like, is the reason they're not in the top experience because you're switching industries back? What is the reason they're not in the top experience? That is going to be the key factor. Ashish, Alexis, Axe Guy. Like, again, the big thing is, why are they not in your top? Because that's going to change the overall formatting of your resume. So, also, I just need to do a sound test real quick, but I'll get back to that in a second. So I'm turning this off, and I'm just making sure the sound on these videos is correct. That might be a little too loud, actually. So I'll shrink this down a little bit. All right, let me go back to this. Lock volume. Lock volume. All right, there we go. Because last job was mostly working on back end, but my overall profile is full stack and cloud, and I did work on front end and cloud in my most recent job. Are you going for a back end or full stack position now? Because, like, I feel like there's still a lot of cross stuff there. My last job, So working on background, my profile is full stack. And I did not work on front end cloud. Okay, so you're going to full stack. You don't need all of it, right? Like Python is still big. AWS, I assume you have some. So you don't need to you don't have to have everything in the first job. Ideally you do, but like you could just leave the first job as like 3 bullet points and just focus on the cross tech, such as like Python, AWS, or any cloud, any of the backend stuff like SQL, uh yeah, SQL. So you could focus it on the primary language, maybe SQL, the cloud databases, and then have it to be 2 or 3 bullets. And then the next job is back into the bigger bullets, so that they know that you, even though if that is the not the, even if that last position you didn't do it, that you do know enough stuff, and then the first bullet point of the next job is going to do that. I want to go towards the most job, which is Python and nothing else. Well, what about SQL? What about SQL? It's like let's get it better. So, like, let's look at this. So, full stack for a baseball studio. You did Django or Flask, I assume? Yeah, DevOps Python. So, like, look, you could do Django and Flask, which I'm sure you had. And that could be cool. Just leave it short. Fast API, not Django. Okay, well, API actually might count as another one. Like, just make it a shorter job. Like, if there's not a lot of cross experience, then just don't put all of it in, right? Like, even if you work there for 5 years, then I think you've only worked there for like a year or so. Then just put 3 bullet points. Make it quick. Make it about Python, and then just have a couple of bullet points with Python and Django. And if you did Flask, do that. So don't overdo it, because a lot of the cases with this is you don't know if they're looking for a strong front end or back end or both, because a lot of like full stack positions, they really just want somebody that's like barely in full stack. TypeScript, but I have no work experience. I would do course info under your education. Just don't overcomplicate it. Like, do your education here and then the course certification in TypeScript. I don't know how much that's going to do, but it does show that you've at least used it. So, again, I have to look at the resume because my brain don't work on no resumes. So, let's see. I have to blow my nose. Just a second, y'all. I'm going to do that during the break. Remember, like, your goal is to get this stuff in the first half of your resume as least complicated as you can. So if there's SQL and that stuff, put it there. That's the goal. Least complicated, put as many here as you can. Don't overdo it. Do 2 or 3 bullet points if that's the case, that you don't have a ton of cross-functional stuff. And then go on to the next one where you did have it. So it's still very competitive, but, well, this is SpaceX. I'm trying to look for a more like one, but yeah, it's going to be competitive regardless, but at least you're going to have all the stuff up there. And a dinner? All right, well, and a dinner. They're paying for it. All right. Did I do these resumes? No. All right, this one is for in France, actually, which is not a lot of EU recruiting that I know of. Let's see this. So they are looking for a 12-1 software engineer intern in the US. Okay, there we go. It's actually really beneficial because that is what I know. Okay. Stretching. All right. We're gonna have an ad in like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna go downstairs and get some water, and then I'll be back and do the next review. So, mm, oh my gosh. I am recovering. I'm sorry, y'all. I am still very much recovering from being sick. So, 12, 13, 14. Oh no. Did I not do the 14? I did. I just skipped entirely 14. All right, this is going to be 13, 4. That is a dyslexia moment. All right. So it's 13, 4. Haha, I did it. All right, add. I will be right back because the thing is starting. So I'll be right back getting water. Also, I think Bear needs to go out. So, come on, Bear Bear. You gonna go outside? Yeah, buddy. Okay, I am back. Alrighty. Pro software engineer intern. Okay, cool. But yeah, just make it quick. Because, like, look, Axe Guy, if you look at this resume, it takes all the way to here to see the first job. So if you just have your education section and you have it like 2 lines, the first one is your education, the second one is your certificate, which will take up 2 lines. So this is education and certificate. It'll clean that up there and then actually do what they did here, which is just, it's 3 bullet points, very quick. You have the Python, you have the tech stack you worked at. The next 2 you have Python again, and then Flask and SQL, and then that kind of thing. And then you can go in with the more full stack one where you write more. So that is what I would recommend for that. It's clarity and conciseness, because like this is insanely long. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the actual resume. This resume is of a software engineer intern. Specifically, they are in France and they are looking to do an internship in the United States. That is what they stated. So that changes things, because I do know software engineer interns in the United States. Again, it's going to be this. The other thing is, I'm not your lawyer, but I don't know the work authorization for internships. So make sure you have the work authorization first. But without more ado or extra ado, we're going to go review this resume. So this all should be in, sorry, the dog distracted me. This should all be in 1 line. This does not need to be this big. It doesn't need to be bolded either. Like, you don't need to bold that. This should just be 1 line. Same with this. This should just be 1 line. This education section should be no more than 2 lines. This entire thing is useless, specifically as an intern. You have listed C, C++, Python, Swift, Swift UI, Java, and JavaScript. They will not believe that you know all those languages. I have seen 5-year experience people get rejected because they listed all of them here. Do not list all of your stuff. You need to typically focus. And I don't even like this at all. The only thing I find here that can be interesting is Agile, but when you list everything, they're going to assume nothing. And I don't know what a TOEIC score is. That might be very important in France. I don't know what that is in the United States. So if you are planning on doing an immigration in the United States, you need to clarify what that is. So freelance mission, that's fine, software engineer. I am assuming this is a internship. You want to make sure this says internship, because otherwise you're going to think you've been at a full-time position for 3 months, and that's going to look real bad. Developed a custom Fortnite training map and closer to top professional Fortnite players. Okay. Attracted players. This means nothing. This means nothing. Okay. This means nothing as well. Are you looking specifically for like gaming internships for software engineers? But because then Unreal Engine, I was going to assume is going to be a key tech stack, and then collaboratively designed and developed a portfolio website for a photographer. Yeah, this resume gives me absolutely nothing. Collaborated in, I hate so much collaborated, but these are the right keywords. Do not bold them. Please stop bolding everything. That is my plea to everybody, is please stop bolding everything. So these are actually the correct keywords, but I need them throughout the rest of your resume. OpenAI, yeah, this would be 1,000% of a no. So I could not move you forward. You have everything here, which managers would assume you know nothing. And you have nothing in here, and the only keywords I can really find are, I'm assuming, Unreal Engine if you're going for gaming, and this. So I can't move you forward with this. I need to know, for an internship, your primary language, the tech stack, how you work with others, that you can take direction and criticism, and your degree. I don't care that you've attracted 1,500 unique players. I don't care that you did $1,300 in revenue. This is not an internship position. This is an internship position. This is not a non-internship position. You are not there to be a superstar. You are there to learn. So I can't move you forward with this. It's so messy. There's no keywords that I would need. And I can see maybe like 1 or 2 people moving you forward, but not a lot. So unfortunately, I can't move you forward with it. That is my review for this one. Please submit it again with those changes so that we can actually get you some interviews. Let's see. They have done, yeah, 100, and they didn't get any interviews, which doesn't super shock me. I can see that would be really hard to get an interview with that resume. Absolutely difficult. So, yeah. I open the door window. Whatever. Alrighty. 12, 13. No, that is 13. It's 12, 3. Alright, so now we're on the 13th. Alrighty. So, full stack software engineer. Okay. Did I make one for full stack? Yes. Okay. Okay. TypeScript, JavaScript, CSS, HTML. Then we're going to go Node, Angular, React, API, Cloud. Node, Angular, SQL, React, API. Cool. There we go. All right. Forgot what I was saying. Bro, being sick sucks. All right. This is this one, which is 13. All right. So, I click that button. Let's see, this is full stack engineer. Everything's good. Everything's good. Yeah, yeah, this is sufficient. So, all right. We're doing more resume reviews. I'm still sick, so pardon the blah in my voice, but this is Digital Vinci's third go around, so let's see what they've improved. So we're looking for full stack engineer. That should not say intern. Sorry, that is full stack. So full stack engineer. Let me fix that. Is what we're looking for. And we're going to be looking for TypeScript, JavaScript, CSS, HTML, Node, Angular, SQL, React, API, Cloud, more SQL, and then Agile, along with typically an extra language. Usually it's Python, but I've seen C or Java every now and then. So, all right, first off, this is too long. The education should be 1 line, so this should just be 1 line. This should be 3 total if you're going to have this, and I'm still personally not a huge fan of these technical skill sections, but if they do exist, at least make them only 3 lines. 3, no more than 3. Now, for the actual experience, improved reliability for survey data and analytics and AI systems with Python and Scala, good, while providing support to researchers, perfect. So, I need more. I said perfect. This is not perfect, but it is much better. So I need a little bit more with the tech stack. All right, just put a little bit more. Just say like improved our survey data analytics and AI systems using Python, Scala, and more. Give me more. Like SQL, it was an AWS environment, was it an agile environment, that kind of thing. So I need a little bit more, but it's much better. Then reduced failures by 40% in Scala-based microservices on Google Cloud's Kubernetes, that is how you say it, using Redis, Kafka, BigQuery, and Argo CD deployment with GitHub repositories. Perfect. Not all of those are keywords, but some of them could definitely be depending on the company. That's actually very good. So I am a little worried though that the first one doesn't have a lot of the first stack because that's important, but it does have Kubernetes, it does have Redis, it has Kafka. So improved researcher efficiency by cutting the number of reported issues by rebuilding legacy tools with JavaScript, Python, fast API deployed with Docker. Okay, so I want here's what I want to do. I want this to be your second system, alternate second sentence. Alternatively, I do want JavaScript, HTML, and CSS ideally in the first sentence. So just you can just say in Python, Scala, Java, that's fine. But this is much improved. Now my only issue is I have to scroll all the way down here. So also, that is a fake number, so I'm not worried about that. But I have to scroll all the way down here. This is actually the problem, and why I don't like this is now that your sentences, while not perfect, are much, much improved. A recruiter has to scroll through all of these to get to them, and they may ignore it. There's so many technicals. I'm not a huge fan of these things, but that's why I want it to be here. But this is much improved. So we're going to switch it around a little bit, add some more to the first sentence. But otherwise, this is a solid much improvement. Then let improvements to international money transfer systems. If you can, if that's fintech, put fintech. People like fintech. So just say money transfer systems, parentheses, fintech, if that is actually fintech. Uh, handling 100 daily transactions. I think the grammar is off on that one, but built in PHP and MySQL, hosted on digital platform. Yeah. So these are much, much better. REST, SOAP, API. So this should be your second or third sentence, but this should be your, I'd say, first, honestly. Like, I do like the summary, but like REST, SOAP, API are going to be bigger keywords. So you are much, much improved. I could definitely see people moving forward with this one. Now, you're still right now, at least in the United States. I don't know about the UK. December is a wasteland of recruiting, but quarter one, quarter two is when a lot of the movement happens. But this is a much better resume. We just need to shrink this entire section down because it's taking up too much space, and then put more of the keywords in the first sentence. So just improve reliability for survey data analytics and AI systems in an environment of Python, SQL, JavaScript, la 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 la. And then we'll put this one up as the second one sentence because these are slightly more because it has Google Cloud in it. This is still a solid sentence. It just I don't know if it needs to be second. That's all. So but yeah, much improved. I need CSS, HTML, and see JavaScript, but the rest of these keywords are popping. So this is much, much improved. Do the rest of those, and you should see a lot more improvement once the quarter one happens, because nothing really happens in quarter four. But yeah. So again, very, very good, much improved. We can do better, but it's still much improved, and I want you to feel good for that. I don't want to just rag on somebody, but there's much improved. So that is that resume. Much better, Da Vinci. We're gonna make a renaissance out of you. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know what make a renaissance means. Anyway, videos end. The next resume was 13-1. Did I do financial analyst? I should really learn to do the financial analyst. I got a lot of financial analysts. All right. Nope. That was the wrong button. Alrighty. So, financial analyst. Oh, no, I had it. I didn't want to click that. There we go. Financial analyst. Okay. So, turning it across such billions. Okay, here we go. Skills, Apple principal practices. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible job description. All right, let's see what this one is. Not even Marcus. That's where my dad used to work. So let's see what you'll bring, what you'll do. All right, so BA. That's going to be degree. Retail knowledge. So I assume this is going to be industry knowledge. There we go. Excel, Oracle, S-Base, analysis and scenario modeling. Yodeling. You need to know yodeling. Financial analysts need to know yodeling. And then let's do this for whatever this company's called. National degree for English. Jeez Louise. All right. That's not really supposed to say fluent in English in the United States. That is a no-no. Requirements. Jeez Louise, these are not great. It is. Financial planning analysis, fast-paced corporate consulting. Here it is. These are the ones. I knew there was more. Excel, Oracle. Let's see. Is that going to show? Yeah, that's good. Understanding accounting principles. Final assurance is excellent cross-functional team. Well, okay, there it is. Cross-functional, multiple projects. So, all right. I think that is going to be solid. So that is 13. 13 what? Brain stopped working. Yo, Omni. How you do? I'm overcoming being sick, hence the sound. Is this the right one? This doesn't seem like the right one. Where are we going? CFA candidate. Which is this one? Yeah, okay, that is it. Okay. It's weird that it says CFA. But Ungud went to Putt Stack on Saturday. Sucked at it real bad. Is that low Putt Stack? Is that like the golfing thing? Like Top Golf kind of thing? I did that too. I'm also terrible at it. I have no coordination. I like putt, but oh no, I guess that would be putt. Yeah, mini golf thing. I love mini golf. I want to go to the like neon mini golf where everything's dark but everything's glowy. I think that would be neat. There's only like 2 or 3 places in mini golf where I'm at, which is really weird considering I'm in LA. So when I lived in Illinois, there was a lot more mini golf. All right, what is this? This is so weird that this is the actual resume, but okay. CFA, Certified Financial Analyst. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Also, is the music too loud? I think it's good. Try to do it where it's not too loud. Your mod's birthday, what? What? His birthday was like a while ago. Oh, it's your birthday. I'm an idiot. Right. Yeah. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday on me. Happy birthday. I gave you a present of being a mod early. So, happy birthday. No, because like I have another friend's birthday on Tuesday. So I was like, wait a minute, my first mod's birthday was in February. The second one was like 2 months ago. So I gave my mod, I bought a Humble Bundle and I gave my mod a bunch of other games from it. And they have been playing nonstop Cassette Beasts, which is such a good game. So Humble Bundle is like my absolute favorite. I love Humble Bundle. So yeah, what did you do? And I will record this video and then we'll get more. But happy birthday. I am glad that you had your birthday. My brain is not working today. So okay. I didn't know if you did anything else besides butt stack. I don't know, cake or whatever. Birthdays are involve cake. So yeah, fair. I can understand that. That seems like a very birthday tradition. Ugh, this new hair thing is making my hair weird. Cheesecake is so... I love Cheesecake Factory. Their menus are so big, and somehow everything on it is good. So, alright. Let's do this one. This is a resume of a financial analyst. So, formatting-wise, I don't like it, but that's not necessarily a... well, no, formatting-wise, I should look like this. So I need to stop recording. There we go. My friend gifted me Nair and White Up, but I want to start those now. Yeah, those will consume you. All right, see you in 30. Good luck on your meeting. I had meetings today too. All right, let's go to this is right, financial analyst. This is a financial analyst resume. So immediately, I hate the formatting. That's not a immediate disqualification. Recruiters are not going to immediately not look at your resume because of formatting, but if your formatting's bad, it may make it harder for them to find what they're looking for, which will result in less. Because we only have about 15 seconds. So you're wasting so much space with this. Like, look at this. This could be filled with bullet points. Summary of qualifications. No. So there is a type of resume that is good to use that with. This is not one of them. You just want to use a standard basic resume. Please use the format I have in the description below. So let's see. Chartered. This also isn't one of the keywords, although it's probably a benefit. R programming, while useful and can be a keyword, it's not all of it. Okay, so yeah, this doesn't give us anything for financial analysts. So unless you're looking specifically for chartered financial analyst positions, but you specifically wrote financial analyst, not chartered financial analyst. So that's what I'm judging this on. So let's see, how many resumes did you have here? Yeah, 10. 10 is not enough to death. So, all right. Independent consultant, yeah, that should be one line, but provided support remotely for senior data analysts through collaborations of data that doesn't, none of that I see. Multi-dimensional scaling algorithms. Cool. I don't see anything I need here. I cannot move you forward. Like, I need this stuff. I need the degree, which is fine. I'm sure it's here. This should be up top. It should be one line or two max. Then I need to see the industry knowledge, which I don't know which type of industry you're looking for, but industry knowledge, so it's healthcare, finance, etc. Then I want to see that you've used Excel, Tableau, Power BI, Oracle, and maybe Essbase. I need to see that you've done analysis and scenario modeling, which you kind of, and that you've worked with cross-functional teams and managed multiple priorities. I can't continue on this resume because I don't see anything else. R is actually a keyword that I forgot to put in, but you need more. Like, this stuff is not what's going to necessarily get you a position. It's these. So I need you to focus on this. Use a different formatting because they're going to see this. They're going to see one or two. They're going to look at this and they say, oh, algorithms, that's not modeling, even though it, kind of. But look, you need to dumb this down for people that don't know math. All right, you hate to say it. And this honestly seems like you're a very smart person. Like, there's incredible stuff here, but it's just not what they're looking for. And getting a hire is very specific. So please dial it back, put in some of these keywords, look through the job descriptions of companies you're applying to. actually look at them because they're gonna say stuff like this. So that's what I'm going with this one. I can't move forward, unfortunately. So that's ugh. On to the next resume. Pokey. Yes, I do UK resumes. I will say US based recruiter, so grain of salt because the market is going to be different. But I have gotten one person a job in the UK, so I'm pretty happy with that one. Sorry, a very gross stream today. But yeah, so take what I say with a grain of salt. It's possible it doesn't work over there, but I will review it. So I've gotten somebody a job in Africa and UK with my advice, but it's not my normal domain. So also, we're getting an ad real quick. So again, take a quick break to go blow my nose and stuff because oh, I feel so gross. I hate this. I hate this. All right. Let's see. That next one resume is going to be 13-3. Right. I will be right back. Alrighty. Come on. All right. Come on, baby boy. I love you. I know. I do. Your papa's streaming. Yeah. No face kisses. Yes. You get pets, but no face kisses. You're gross. I do love you, though. Yes, I do. You are a good boy. So, mwah. Don't snort. You're not a pig. You're a dog. No snorts. All right. 10. Let's do a resume review. Financial analyst. What do we got next? We've got a early career, but not intern. So, what do we got here? We've got a software engineer early career. Software engineer. Hello? Hello? Cloud sequel. It's going to be Cloud and sequel, regardless of what we do. All right, so this is a resume of a software engineer, and I don't know which one yet. So people need to tell me what type of position they're going for: full stack, back end, front end, in addition, what their primary language is. So that's why the keywords and qualifications are mostly blank, but you're going to need cloud and SQL. Those are always going to be helpful. So without further ado, let's look at if I can try to figure this one out. So this is an early career. Let me see if I read that right. Early career, yeah, software engineer. So university name, that's fine. Major computer science. This no, this can all be deleted. This should be one line. Sorry, this should be one line. Your major university should be one line. So languages, Python, Java. Yeah, no, nope. So here's the thing that you need when you were writing software engineer resumes is you need to pick a language, a language tech stack. Uh, Even people with like 4+ years, they do that. I've seen too many managers say, if they list everything, they don't know anything. And we don't know enough about IT to know if that's true, but I do know enough to know when a manager is going to reject somebody based on a resume. So, and that is what they would do. So, unicorn startup, 250 employees, that's fine. Software engineer intern, also fine. Drove a 20% increase in user activation. No. I mean, React is a keyword. Reduce tickets. Yeah, I don't see anything. I see PHP. Look, I want you to actually look at software engineering resumes, or sorry, software engineering job descriptions, because they are out of almost anything. IT in particular is keyword based mostly. So, like what I want you to do is I want this to be an overall summary of what you did. Then I want everything else to be peppered with the keywords. If you're going for a full stack position, it's going to be TypeScript, JavaScript, CSS, HTML, Node, Angular, and maybe one other primary language like Java or Python or C. And they need to be everywhere in your resume. If you're going for backend, then backend Java is going to be different from backend Python. And I need you to specify like those kind of things. So this is, and I know you spent a lot of time on this because it's big, but like this Next.js is useful. API is good. CSS is okay, but I need it with JavaScript and HTML. And API is here, but I don't have enough. Like, you might have done basically nothing at this job the way you wrote it, and I know that's not true at all. So, I can't move forward with this because these right here need to be in the job description that you've done. If they're not there, nothing matters. I'm sorry. Like, I do like that this is 3, and you can keep it if you want, but like, they're gonna see AWS and Azure and DevOps and Google Cloud, and they're gonna say BS. And that may not be the case. You may be a superstar that can do all that, but you need to be for most resumes. You need to be very specific. For engineering resumes, in particular, for software developer, highly specific. They need to be specific. You can have a couple of resumes, like 2 or 3, and switch them off between companies, but like you can't do it all. They're not going to believe you, even if you actually can. So I can't move forward with this, unfortunately. That is my review for it. It doesn't have enough of anything that I would need, and I know even if I convinced, if I went to the manager and no, I really think they have talent, I think they can do it, they would probably reject it based on the fact that you didn't list what you did specifically. So I can't move forward with it. Sorry. It does look like you did a lot. I just need to know more, but that's at least the ones that I have had. So hopefully I'm wrong on this one, but just being more specific is going to help you. So that is my review for this. Let's see, how many more resumes do I have? I have... Okay, if I do one or two more, I think that'd be good. But let's do a job posting roasting. I haven't done those in a bit. All right, financial analyst. Brain just stopped. Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay, job posting roasting. That was what I was doing. I gotta lay down after this. I thought I would. I still feel better, but actually doing this stuff live is like, oh, feeling a bit better every day though. And man, this new thing is not great on my hair. I tried a new hair gel and it is not great, but whatever. So here's what we're doing. We're doing this over here. Doing a job posting roasting. I need to fix this over here. Okay. Oh, shoot. All right, this is 4 minutes MP4. No, this is 3 minutes. 4 minutes. What the heck? Sorry. Better preview of this is... Which one is this? I have to mark it for my records. Financial analyst. That one is right. This one is the software engineer. Okay, so is this the MP4 then? Yes, this is the MP4. Okay. All right, that makes sense. No, 13.3. Oh my gosh, man. Phone. Hey, love. Is it if it's important? I'm on stream. Okay. Text it to me. Okay. Are you okay? You sure? I can pause it. Okay. Okay. All right. I love you. Bye. Mwah. Just wanted to check to make sure my girlfriend was all right, and she is. So. All right. Job posting roasting. We are doing a job posting roasting of a financial analyst from Every Holder Products LLC. So, obviously, it's easy apply. If you have easy apply, you're gonna get 1,000 candidates. So that's good. I do like that. It's also posted a month ago, but let's actually judge it. So the financials worth locate. This is very brief. Gives you your description of what you're doing. Perfect. I prefer this to just say qualifications rather than what you will need to bring to the table, but regardless, formatted well, minimum of 2 years experience in financial planning, that's perfect. Strong and financial concepts, and then proficient Excel, minimum of 2 years Power BI. It's like, but it's not really easy to check from a resume. Excellent analytical skills, data sets, that's fine. Ability to effectively communicate with an official. This is probably one of the better job descriptions I've seen. This is really good. They have this, competitive salary and bonus. I don't know if you need to put that, but everything else is great. It says hybrid, gives you dental, then it gives you the stuff about the company. This is perfect. Besides the ability for me not to pronounce the name, Every Holder Products LLC, you get a pass. This is great. I love this job description. I'm really just only nitpicky about one or two things. This is really good. Really love it. Good job. So good job description. Yeah, that was really clean. I liked it. Vertical. Oh wait, whoops. There it is. Okay. It's MP4 M. Mm. Mm. Oh my gosh. All right. What is the next resume? It's not Anon. It is another software engineer, new grad. Man, my brain is just taking a dive right now. I'm doing the same things 8 times and they're all wrong. Great. Go back, Lee, to the resume. That is what you were looking for. Now we're going to pull it up. Okay. There we go. That is what I needed to do. Hmm. Alrighty. Software development intern. Okay, what is their tech stack? C. Looks like C. Okay, so now I can actually do this over here. Look for C stuff. So, let's do C sharp. Where's the sharp button? Hashtag. Never find it. C sharp. Okay. So, software engineer and C sharp. See if that'll actually trick. Is that gonna work? I don't want internship. I want actual. Let's do experience level, entry level, and associate. There we go. Still shows up. Okay. Yeah, I really have a problem with LinkedIn's Boolean search because it doesn't always work right. There we go. Oh, wow. For Mr. Beast, but IT support technician. Yeah, this is not good. Gosh, I really wish LinkedIn's. Do I need to put this in brackets? LinkedIn's Boolean search works like half the time, and I hate it. I really wish it worked better. Although maybe this is because I screwed up and I put the wrong thing in. Okay, but we're still getting. Okay, whatever. Can I get a C sharp position, please? Great, no C sharp. All right, we're gonna have to look for it. Okay, let's redo this. So we're doing C sharp engineer. I don't know why this is triggering as yeah. All right. Computer science, SQL, founding engineer. Here we go. Oh, .NET. That was the other one. .NET. I forgot .NET. That is what we're going to be doing. So, software engineer. Nope. Not, I didn't know that was how you wrote that symbol. A copyright symbol. All right. So .NET. So this is going to be obviously C sharp or C, whatever. Then we're going to be doing Windows, because it's usually done in Windows. Oh my gosh, what is happening with my stuff? Okay. REST API, cloud. I guess this would just be .NET, really. Yeah, okay, so these are going to be a lot of different stuff. So maybe C. I really hate this. I have to go all random with what this is. So, all right, well, let's give this a shot. This is a resume of Ice Penguin. I like that name. Who is looking for a C# software developer position, I think. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to base it based on that. That's why a lot of it is blank, because we got to make sure. So, very clear, very quick. I like this. Does look like they are looking for, let's see, business administrative management information system. That's fine. Let's see. Developed a data entry web application using C# and ASP.NET. .NET and C# are going to be part of the keyword, so that's good. For title agents to comply with New York State policy. Okay. I don't think this needs to be bolded, really. And here's why I don't think this needs to be bolded is they're going to immediately see this, that's fine, and they're immediately going to read this and immediately see this. It's already going to be knowledgeable. Your sentence is fine. I don't think you need to bold it. If you can put in maybe something like SQL or whatever to it, that's good. Otherwise, that's fine. So, utilized Azure DevOps CI/CD pipeline, managing 10 users, stories, and tasks for clear project tracking. That's perfect. Improved UI and UX by redesigning 20 layouts with Figma. So are you looking more for full? I don't know if that one's as needed. Although this is really going to determine if you're looking for like back end or front end, which I assume it's going to, or full stack. But collaborated with 4 teammates using version control systems such as Git. Git is good. But again, you don't need to bold it. You're going to find it. So conducted testing debugging to ensure bug-free software, usually check markers for security. I don't think that's going to be part of any of the keywords. Participate in code reviews, that's fine. CRM tools, no, nothing. Okay, so developed a weather app using JavaScript, API, JSON. So I don't think this resume is bad, truthfully. And the fact that you have gotten 2 interviews out of 200 jobs, while that is more than the 50 I'd prefer, the IT market is bad. Very bad. So this is not terrible, but I think we can up it. First off, there's too many things bolded. It's fine. If it is the first sentence here, we're going to see it. This is the case. Like I always say, like, oh, they're not going to see it. They're not going to see it. It's actually the reverse case. Our eyes are immediately going to read the first sentence and we're going to see C# ASP.NET. We're going to see it. Doesn't need to be bolded. I would not bold the rest of it. And then add a little bit more. What about cloud? What about, he said Azure DevOps, that's fine. We have that in the second one. Maybe SQL, maybe either databases, maybe, the equivalent of some of the other stuff like Kubernetes or Flask or Django. I know those are for Python, but the equivalent for that for C, which I guess may be just ASP.NET. But yeah, so it's not bad. I just think we can tighten it up a little bit. Anything else I can say? And then we do want to make sure that you notice if you're going for full stack or backend. If you are going for full stack, then we need Python, we need TypeScript, we need JavaScript, and we need CSS, HTML, and maybe nodes. If you're not going for full stack, then we want to stick with some of the other ones. So I think a little bit more keywords that are missing from this, no bolding, but otherwise it's not a bad resume. I can definitely see why recruiters would be moving you forward because it does showcase that you immediately are using this. So maybe you want a resume that's specifically for front end, for full stack and for back end. But overall, not bad. I just think it could be a little bit better, Icy Penguin, and I definitely can see people moving you forward. So, good job. I got you. I got you. All right, Omni-Do. Give me a second. I'll do that. 13th. All right. Well, 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 sir. A big treat. He was in his usual position of butt under the bed. So let me make sure I can actually show this with the camera. All right. Oh, sir. Okay, let's move this here. Okay. So your treats are come on a little closer. Okay. You're not ready yet. Stay, 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 stay. Get it. Go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. There we go. This is the nightmare, isn't it? It takes forever to reset this up. All right. Cool. Go back under the bed. I know, that's where you like to be. I don't know why. You big dog. You barely fit. You just put your head under there and leave your butt out. You're such a weirdo. You're such a weirdo, Bear Bear. Yeah. Okay, that's a weird scratch, but all right. Data analyst intern. All right, data analyst intern. And this is really going to matter if they're like masters or not. So, also welcome everybody to the channel if thou are new. But yeah, the bear gets treats. Oh, you want it? Don't you want the treats? Yeah, Omni gives you all the treats, buddy. Yes, yes, I love you. Yes, yes, yes. You get all treats, but not all of them because we want to make sure you're keeping to your diet. So it's a max of 4. So by all treats, I mean a maximum of 4. So not overfeeding you, despite the fact that you would love that. All right, let's see. So data analyst intern. Let's do a data analyst intern position. I don't need the experience list for that. Data analyst. No, reset. There we go. All right. In research analyst, data analyst intern. 20 an hour. Is that good for an internship? I guess that's okay for an internship. A lot of them are unpaid. So probably going to be the same as other internships, but let me just double check it. So, boop, basic knowledge of the thing. All right, basic knowledge, not tech stack, of, I guess, data analytics. So in this case, it is going to be TL practices. Oh, well, that's huge. Statistics. Does that all show up on the screen? No, it doesn't. All right. There we go. All right. Exertion criticism. Programming. Data and analytics. Eligibility. Oh my God, bro. SQL prior to learn. Yep. Self-motivated. Same old, same old, same old. So, all right. We have an ad in a couple minutes, and I'll start it after that because I want people to come in during an ad. So, all right. See, a person wrote me a message in Reddit. Are you saying your friend? Find a closer first at the page. Saying it's the detour. I've seen plenty, and there is no way I was able to screen through it carefully. Look for keywords on the screen. But there's some tools help speed that. I mean, some hiring managers like longer resumes, some shorter. If I find what I need in the first half, I move them forward. Hence, well, it's okay to have a longer resume. The more salient points is that we need to find the qualifications into the first half of the first page, regardless of the rest of the pages. Is that a recruiter that responded to me? I feel like they know that. I don't know. Oh man, they're real big into crypto. Oof. Oh my god. It's just all crypto. All crypto. So much crypto. So much crypto. Yeah, breakdown. You guys live. How do you do live? Hmm. Oh, you know what? I know what I need to do. Let me do this. Show that I'm live on YouTube. That's like massive. So, show that I'm live on YouTube. Like pirate software. Thank you, Thor. Man is a genius. Alrighty. Okay, cool. I was just checking the sound. Woo. Yeah. Sequel. Alrighty, back. Let's do. This is a data analytics intern. Analyst. Intern. That is the word. Data analyst, not data analytics. And I clicked the wrong button. All right. Resume guy. Nope. Please, Lee. You can do this. You do this 1,000 times. There you go. Should I apply to the place I got rejected from last year after 3 rounds of interviews? Is it worth it? I mean, it might be worth it. Look, if the manager's like, if the 3 rounds of interviews were the last part of it, managers might be like, yeah, we'd like it. I've seen people get second place and apply again and get the job. Although that also means like, if you have to do the homework again, maybe you could save what they had as the homework and resubmit it. 2 days of homework is ridiculous, I think, though. That is insane to me. Really, 15 minutes. It should take somebody 15 minutes to get that stuff. That is my personal rule. If it's more than 15, you're going to lose a lot of candidates. So, all right, we did Ice Penguin. So this is 15, I think. Yeah, 15. All right. Oh, I wish I was not the constitution of an asthmatic goldfish. Dataless intern, SQL, Python. Okay, cool. All right, we're doing a resume review of a data analyst intern. And again, still sick. Apologies for the blah, blah, blah in my voice. So, data analyst intern is going to be looking for SQL, visualization, statistical analysis, Python programming, ETL. Now, they're not going to look for necessarily like you are the king of it or the queen of it. You're an amazing superstar. They just want to know that you've used it, that you understand it, especially SQL. SQL is going to be a big one, and I'm assuming also Excel should probably be there too. But they also want to know that you work with others and that you can, take direction and criticism as per usual with most non-masters internships. Although even for some masters internships, they want that. So, if you are applying to the United States, I do see this was in India. That is what they're looking for. I do not know India's, market. So let's look at what we've got. All right. So first off, this is fine. This is fine as well. Summary: data analyst skilled in Python machine learning. I don't think this is needed, at least in the United States. Maybe the meta for resumes is different in India, but like they're they don't know if you're skilled and they don't care. I mean, everybody's gonna say this, right? This means nothing essentially. It doesn't give them anything. So technical skills, this is okay. I really wish this was in three, basically the 3 lines. So sorry, sick, still brain not working. And let's see, conducted exploratory data analysis on a diverse set to classify alien species using supervised learning techniques. What? Need more on that. Not necessarily as a like recruiter, but just in general. What do you mean you did an alien species classification project? You know what? Maybe it's like a hypothetical. That's kind of cool. See, but yeah, I don't see any of these things. So, at least in the United States, I don't think they would move you forward because you don't have these, right? Like, yeah, it's here, but this doesn't matter. It needs to be in the bullet points. And yes, I do see Python here, but where's SQL? And I want to see it in this stuff, right? Like, I want to see it here. I want to say conducted exploratory data analysis using SQL, Python, R, potatoes, C, whatever languages are called. And then which using supervised learning under supervision. So that is what I want to see. I want to see these in your sentences. Please put these in your sentences. I can't really find anything else, unfortunately. So I also want to see that you've worked with others. Was this a group project? Did you lead it? Did you take direction? Those are important for interns. So remember, internships, you are not a superstar. You are there to learn and take criticism and feedback and not cause problems for anybody else. So that is my review for this. I don't think I can move you forward. I am deeply, deeply, deeply wanting to know about what the alien species classification project is. That sounds really neat, but I don't think it's going to move you forward. So yeah, please let me know in the comments because I want to know what that is. That sounds cool. That just sounds like a neat thing. All right, what about in London? Oh, also I sent a friend of mine to your thing. The dude is in London. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd be glad to look at that. So, alrighty. See, that is 15, 15-1. 15-1. Alright. Oh, give me a second, y'all. Whew. Alrighty. Let's see, that was 15-1. How many more do I have after this? I have a lot, but I want to save some for tomorrow and the day after. I don't want to run out of resumes. I have 11 more. So, I feel like if I do about 5 or 6 or 7 tomorrow, that should be good. So, let me do a job posting roasting. All right, let's do. I want to do at least 2 more of these. What's a good one? I mean, software engineer. Everybody cares about software engineering stuff. Let's see. Data put. What the heck is this? Y'all. Hold on. What the heck? What is? I don't know if y'all can see it on this. What is this little logo? I want everybody to look at this company, and I'm giving them free things, but look at their logo. Look at their logo. Look at the logo. It's so funny. I love it. It's just a little guy. He's so sad. Why are you so sad, bro? Why is he so sad? It's just a little teeny dude. He's just a little guy and he's sad. So, all right, let's do this resume. I like the little sad dude. That is a good marketing technique. All right. See, that's good. That's good. The verticals. We are doing a job post roast of Jump for their senior engineer position. So, what do we got for this one? Let's see. So they put the pay range, which is well, they did it because it's in Los Angeles, and you were required by law to put your pay range in if you were in California, which is very good. So they have a description. Okay, very long. I do like the fact that they say they're remote first, but I feel like candidates may skip that because it's kind of all the way down here. So, role looking for a talented engineer, full stack. All right, I really think this should say full stack engineer rather than just senior or senior full stack. But let's see, this is fine. What you'll bring, hands-on developing well tested, proficient in TypeScript React, that's normal, building both backend and front ends. Yeah, I can see that as one. Cloud technology, relentless about quality and doing the right thing. I don't like that as a description. It's weird to have. Detailed approach to writing tests. What does that mean? I guess in depth, I feel like would be maybe a better word. So nice to have MS or PS. These are fine. Event driven architecture, attributes. Benefits. Yeah, this is okay. I don't think this is a bad job description. I think one or two of them is a little off, like the fact that they specifically said relentless about quality and doing the right thing. Typically, qualifications and job descriptions are hard coded, right? Like there's something you can find in a resume or ask a question about, and typically, if the question cannot be answered in yes, no, a number, or one word, it's probably not a good one. Obviously, there are some exceptions, but most of the time that holds true. So, but overall, that's nitpicky. I like this. I think it's a solid amount. Truthfully, I think they really should put remote first higher because I think they might be hurting their own chances with that. But that is still solid. I'd give it like a B, a solid B, solid. That's a B. Whatever. There we go. That's a B. So that's a solid B. Good job. Jump. So good job description. Which one is which? NP jump NP. Um, all right, we'll do a couple more engineers. Let's do outside of this. Let's do Ohio. I feel like it's cheating because everybody's going to have a pay range in California, which is good. It means the compliance law is working. All right. It's very good to have that law. This is a job post roast of Bath and Body Works front end web developer position. So let's look at this. All right, this description is not too long. Personally, don't like it when descriptions are very, very crazy long. The interview is usually where people will start learning about the company and caring about it. But see, organization, so responsibilities, quality code, this is fine, agile. All right, qualifications. So, 1 year of hands-on front end, that's fine. Strong foundation in front end technologies. Don't just say this. Say it, technologies such as, and then list them. So, experience working with CSS preparing. We use SAS. That's fine. Initiating client-side JavaScript. Exposure to JavaScript technologies. Good. Good. Perfect. So I like this one where it says familiar with modern frameworks and libraries. Still wish they would put them in, but I do think it's a benefit to at least say we use React. So instead of familiar with modern frameworks, just say knowledgeable of frameworks such as, and then have an etc. But that is being a little nitpicky, truthfully. So agile, strong verbal communication skills. This is not bad. Truthfully, I'm liking most of this. Cross-functional, cloud. That's fine. Education, competencies. This is fine. I don't know if candidates will really look at that part. Benefits. Yeah, this is solid. I mean, they should put the pay on it, but that's going to be a big issue because we don't know how much the salary is. It could be 30K, it could be 180K. And with all those candidates, I guarantee you some of them are not going to like the pay range, and it's going to save the recruiting team time to put the salary up. Although some recruiting teams are not able to necessarily do that. So I'd say this is it's an okay one. I'd say it's a C minus. It definitely loses points for not having the salary on it, but that's what I vote for. A C minus for this job post roast for Bath Body Works, Bath and Body Works for front end developer. So all right. By the way, the music's not too loud or anything, right? It's solid. Okay. There, don't you? Okay, that's an okay place to scratch. That's okay, buddy. Don't snort at me. All right, well, that's good for me on my resumes for now. Uh, I'm just gonna chill out for the rest of the stream. And I am going to try and get a computer for Black Friday. They can actually run games so that I can take a break in the middle of the stream and you know, redo some of my stuff. Bear, can I get you up on Bear? Come here. Now stop turning around. You are so not photogenic. Why are you not photogenic? I love you. Don't look at me like that. You're very cute. Come here. Come here. Can you get up on here? I know. You jump on my lap all the time. Can you be seen? Sir, can you be seen? Come here. Look at this. Look at the face. That's the face. Okay, come on, closer. You're so almost in the camera angle. Why are you so hard to get in the camera angle? So, I know. Oh, there you are. There's a good boy. Good boy. Good camera. Good camera. You know what? Can I teach you how to come to the camera? I'll give you a treat. All right? I'm going to give you a part of it. I'm going to teach you how to come to the camera. Come here. Here, camera. Come on. Come on up. Come on up. Up, up, up. Here, come here. Come on up. Okay, come on up. Come on, camera. Okay. No, don't paw me. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Here, over here. Okay. Good camera. Boy, good camera. Boy. Yeah, good camera. That's a good camera. I hope that starts working. Ah. All right. Well, I'm tired, and I think my time is done for today. I will be back tomorrow with more resumes. So I gotta get recruiting stuff done today. So, all right. Later, everybody. I'm gonna go do the rest of the recruiting stuff, and I will be back tomorrow and Wednesday. Later, y'all.